Hello. Can you hear me okay? Because I can't.
Hello.
Hi. welcome, everybody. This is Demetrius Curry, and we are here live. Hey, April.
Hey. We You may not be able to go on Facebook, but we're live on YouTube.
Okay. Do we need to share it on Facebook somehow?
Yes, we're going to share it to everybody on Facebook.
All right. Do you need me to do something on this end in the meanwhile? We everyone is starting to walk in and everything. We got Miss
I,
Christina here. Say hello. Christina will be like your guest co-host, I guess, tonight live. She'll be coming on in a few seconds as well. And as you can see, everyone is starting to set up and everything. So we still have people coming in. The caterers are putting everything out. We have the photographers in the background. And everyone is starting to do their thing. How is everybody? I can't actually see the chat, so I'm hoping that you can see everything on your end, April.
yeah, once everyone starts coming in, and we'll see everyone in the chat.
Wonderful.
I'm going to share everything in the
Yes. Christina's about to come in to say hello as well.
all right. I shared it in the group so everybody can hop on.
A lot of
Oh,
announcements, so we're walking around, seeing everything. Yes, ma'am.
oh yeah. Let's see the balloons. Let's see the archway. Let's see everything that's going on.
Hi, can you see? They actually have the archway to see that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, I like that. Oh wait, you have to show your outfit. We got to see what you got on.
Oh God, here we go. Okay, Christina.
Oh yes, you have to show the outfit. You got to show the glamour for the event.
Got
Yay!
travel for the fit, right? I tell
Oh,
you.
I
So
see the bit. Uh
I'm gonna
huh.
turn it around. I'm gonna turn it around and you see we're walking through. Hello, everybody. So, so we're gonna be we're gonna
Uh oh. Oh
Are you able to see what's going on your end,
yes, I
April?
can see everything.
Okay. Excellent.
Yes, we can see everything going on.
Yes, they are getting everything ready with the food and everything. So we're excited about that, right? Yeah. And then we also have Times Square up. We're gonna be showing the live really soon. I'm so excited about that. So they already have the screens up for that, waiting for Times Square live to go. And then above this section here, they're showing testimonials from buyers and readers that have read our book, right? So excited about that. Lots of testimonials coming through. Yeah. So we're just getting started. I want to say thank you guys so much in advance for being here and joining us, right? being here with us today is just absolutely amazing. Yes. All right.
Oh, we see have some people. Michelle Wood is here.
Michelle is joining us. Where is she joining us
Yes.
from? Where is she joining us from?
Let's find out. Michelle, where are you coming from? Where are you hail? Oh, wait till she writes back. She's on Georgia. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't think she knows that her. Welcome, Michelle from Georgia. We're going to get started soon. We're just waiting to get some people coming on in. That's what we're doing right now.
And I want to let you know about this amazing book, Brighter Days Ahead, by Miss Demetrius Curry. This book was an inspiration and inspiring to me to just think about things that we often overlook. When I was reading the chapter about courage, understanding that in order to have courage, you have to acknowledge that there's fear. I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to write this book for people like me who need the reinforcement. I highly recommend everyone get this book today, Brighter Days Ahead.
Oh, it looks like she just fell off, but that's all right because we're going to keep going. We're going to be doing the Times Square at 8:10 my time, so it'll be about 6:10 Central. So we just stay tight for that. We're going to also have some events, and we're going to have some testimonials. We're going to have a lot of people coming in and explaining how the impact of the book Brighter Days Ahead by Miss D and how that impacted their lives since they've read it. Here's a few slides from testimonials from other people. And we're going to wait till Miss C comes on back. Can you hear the music okay? Let me know in the comments if you can hear the music.
All right. Can you hear me?
Okay.
All right. I am in here. I'm so excited.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you as well. The problem was I had to turn on Wi-Fi, so I wasn't getting anything. It's like for some reason it's so non-internet friendly in here right now. Even earlier when I was talking to her on the phone, it just doesn't pick up good signal in this place.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily they have free Wi-Fi.
Yes. So we're waiting to so far we have Christina in. And we have Michelle Wood. She's here, hailing from Georgia.
Hello, Michelle. How are you? Thank you
And
for
we're
coming
going
in.
to get some more people to come on in. We already put the blast out. So we put the blast out on Facebook for everyone to come in. So everyone that's in, just go ahead and put a comment. Tell us where you're from.
Yes, give some hearts, some love so we can see you. I'm sure everyone can see this. Everyone is coming in. Everyone is coming in. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna do a turnaround and once people get in here, everyone's kind of being directed around the building to the right
Okay.
area. So
We got a little
we're
tour. She took us a little
excited.
tour. She told us we always saw the fierce outfit.
She looks amazing.
Yes.
She looks so amazing. I'm so proud of her. I know everyone that's on here is proud of her. This is going to be such an amazing night. And everything looks so pretty. The balloons look so pretty. The backdrop looks amazing. I'm looking forward to the dinner. I'm so sorry you guys can't taste it, but I'm going to let you know. It's really good. It looks really good. But if you're watching this, go have dinner and then it'll feel like we're all eating this together.
Yeah, you got time. So if you want to run and grab something and then come on
Yes.
back and then we can all do everything together. Make sure you have your glass of sparkly with you. So then when we do the celebration and the
Yes.
toast, you already got it there. So you make sure you get off. Already you got time. So you make sure you go ahead and get ready.
But make sure that you are back here around 7 o'clock. If you do have to log off, please make sure that you're back here at 7 o'clock because there's something huge happening at 7 o'clock. Okay, so around 7:15 ish, that little time gap
Mhm.
right there. So make sure you're back. If you have to go get something to eat, the kids, if you're cooking dinner, whatever you're doing, just make sure you're back for that. Michelle said, "Congratulations! She's gonna see all of this and she's so happy."
Yes, and we have Charmaine Brown. She's out here. We getting
Yes,
so
hello,
many people in.
Charmaine. I will let her know you're out there, Charmaine. Oh, I'm on live for Demetrius. I'm Christina. I'm Demetrius' good friend. Yes.
So you do all this stuff too.
Well, no, no. So I do business strategy. So I help people make their businesses profitable. So not really what she does, but we kind of help each other's clients because a lot of her clients own
Mhm.
businesses. And so I come in and kind of see where the gray areas are, how we can monetize different areas, and make sure there's more sources of income coming in. Yes.
Well, I'm sure. I didn't know that. I retired. I did a few things. I got my real estate license.
Nice.
So I've been really slow until the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We got a rental house in Birmingham caught on fire.
Oh no.
So I've been working big over the last 2 years because you have this fear, and I was saying that when I get over this fear.
Hey everyone, my name is Alicia Cooper, and I want to let you know about this amazing book, Brighter Days Ahead, by Miss Demetrius Curry. This book was an inspiration and inspiring to me to just think about things that we often overlook. When I was reading the chapter about courage, understanding that in order to have courage, you have to acknowledge that there's fear. I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to write this book. For people like me who need the reinforcement, I highly recommend everyone get this book today, Brighter Days Ahead.
All right, you saw the testimonial from Miss Cooper. She said how well she enjoyed the book. And we hope that if you've read the book, if you can put in the comments how it inspired you, what chapter you're on, if you just read the book, what was your favorite chapter. So go ahead in the comments and go ahead, put what your favorite, something that anything that resonated with you while you was reading this book. We want to hear it. We want you to share. If you've already posted something, then hit us with the link, and so that way we can share it here on the live feed so everyone can see what you said. I think we lost Christina for a little bit, but she will be back soon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to welcome all the new people that have just popped in. Oh, Charmaine, the chapter on self-doubt. It's comforting to know that as confident as Dee is, she too felt the same way at some point. That is so true. Be glad that you really like that part of the book. Anyone else in the comments, come in and share your favorite chapter, the chapter that resonated with you the most, that the chapter that you have to come back to and you really have to put, it was a come to Jesus moment when you read that chapter, like, oh my God, I can't believe we went through the same thing. And the enlightening information that she provided to you from Brighter Days Ahead. Hey Eric, I see you in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Want that everyone to know that Christina, she's my co-host. Where she is, the Wi-Fi is kind of off a little bit, so she's going to come back on soon. Especially MSD, she's going to come back and talk a little bit as well. So you just got me for the moment. So if you have time, if you want to jump and grab something to drink, grab something to eat or anything like that, you have a little bit of time before they come back on there. Because again, Wi-Fi is kind of choppy. While we'll wait, I want to share another testimonial that we have.
Hey everyone, my name is Alicia Cooper, and I want to let you know about this amazing book, Brighter Days Ahead, by Miss Demetrius Curry. This book was an inspiration and inspiring to me to just think about things that we often overlook. When I was reading the chapter about courage, understanding that in order to have courage, you have to acknowledge that there's fear. I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to write this book. For people like me who need the reinforcement, I highly recommend everyone get this book today, Brighter Days Ahead.
All right, that was our great testimonial from Miss Cooper. She gave us like the minute that she read the book, that she was how the book resonated with her. And again, if anyone else want to share their take on the book, their favorite chapter, their favorite something funny that may have came up from reading the book, some of the journal prompts that you really liked. And if you shared it with anybody else, like if somebody said, "Oh my God, girl, you told me the right book to read at this time." Remember, it's the end of the year and we're trying to get ready for 2024. So having a really good book that's motivational, inspiring to get ready for 2024. We don't want to be blind. We want to be prepared. So I think this book may be a really good book to be able to do a deep dive internally, do a little shadow work if you're familiar with shadow work, and use that book as your shadow work guide to get your mind right, your mindset right as we enter into 2024. Um, so anybody else coming in, as you come in, just make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It should be the same number of in-house that it is likes. So go ahead and like this live stream and also share. That's your love offering for attending this for us. So go ahead and share it and let everybody else know so we can come on in. It's 7:21 now. Oh, Eastern time. I'm Eastern. So it's 6:21 over there. If you have time, you can run, grab something to eat or something like that. Because at 7 o'clock, you're going to want to be here. Because 7 o'clock is when it jumps off. That's where we're going to have all the fun. That's where you're going to see a whole lot more. Waiting for our videographer. He's going to be interviewing some people, and we're going to jump onto him so he can show you some of the interviews that I have going on for the people that's actually there. I'm in Virginia. So I'm not there in Alabama, but we are all here to celebrate Miss D and what she's accomplished in 1 year of this book that is now in Barnes & Noble website. You can go to Books A Million. There's a few copies on Amazon if you want to hop on there. Or you can go to demetriuscurry.com and you can purchase the book. Go to the site and then they'll send you a link to where you can go to purchase the book. All right. And this is some of the other things that people have said as they've read the book. Okay, Charmaine, you in Virginia. All right. You in Northern Virginia? I'm in the Hampton Roads area. Where in Virginia are you? Helen from DC. I used to live in DC. I'm from DC. But we now live in the Hampton Roads, Virginia Beach area right now. I would play some other music, but we don't want YouTube to mess with our video, so we have to play stock video. So no, it's not jamming, but this is what we got to do for you. Oh, Ashburn. Okay. I actually know where that is too. That's down closer to on the other end by Northern Virginia. Right, let's check in with our videographer and see if he is ready for us. All right, all right. We're waiting for our videographer, and he is going to be hopping on for us because he's live there at the event. So he's going to be able to let us see and tap into the live so we can get that energy, that exciting energy being there. So let's hold tight and see when he's going to hop on for us. This is clips or photos from when Ms. D went to an organization called Raising Royalty. And what they do is they help young women and raise them into being more confident women in society. And she used the book. So the Brighter Days Ahead isn't just for adults, but it can also be used for young ladies like these and teenagers, so they can really go in there and they can share their feelings. And she shares some of her childhood challenges and how she overcame them. And stuff like that can actually help as they navigate in high school and middle school, because it gets real up in there. And so books like this can also help. So you don't have to just be for adults. You can get this book, Brighter Days Ahead, and it can be used for our young adults, college, high school, and middle schoolers, for them. And again, you know that the book is also has a journal part, so you don't even have to do the extra, have a book here and have a journal there. You got it all in one. So you can actually, as you read, you can absorb the information and you can journal at the same time. Because everyone knows if you journal every day, it helps you mentally. And you got to get your thoughts out there. So journaling is a big part of your daily ritual. So this book will be a really helpful for that. So if you if you haven't purchased the book, shame on you. But that's all right, because what I'm going to do is give you the link so you can purchase the book. All right, I got the link in there. So if you go to that link, if you haven't purchased the book, go right ahead and go to that link. Or if you want someone else and you just want to give them a nudge, like, hey, why don't you try this book out? This is winter time. People it's low. It's a low time, especially for work. So people kind of hibernate in the winter, and why not have a book to hibernate in? So you go ahead and maybe slide this into somebody's DM, or if you haven't purchased the book, then go ahead and get the book. Oh,
Okay, okay. Let's see.
I
Yeah, we're just
think
asking like where
Christina
they're
is back on.
from.
Oh, she almost there. There she goes.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm talking to the amazing. Hi guys. The amazing. I'm sorry.
Yes, yes. I'm so glad you guys are joining us. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. This is our 1 year anniversary of Brighter Days Ahead. And who would have known that Brighter Days Ahead would be in Times Square 1 year later, right?
Right.
I mean, who would have known 1 year later we'd be in Times Square? So we're so excited that we are there. I'm so thankful that you guys are joining us across the country. We're actually in several countries at this time, about 6 countries the last that we checked. So we're thankful that you are tuning in from wherever you are. I mean, tell us where you are joining in from, and we're just so appreciative that you're here with us. And then we also are making some announcements tonight. We are also making some announcements tonight as well. So I'm very thankful that you guys are with us. But guess what? You know, one thing about Fridays Ahead, and we're going to talk about this later because we're doing some one-to-ones with the amazing Miss Demi Howell. She's going to be asking me a lot of questions tonight on our one-to-one session. And then we're going to also see that it's going to be live dropping at 7:10 Central Standard Time, 8:10 Eastern Time. If you are actually here tonight and you need to step away for 5 minutes, just step away for 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. Because Times Square is going to make sure that it releases at 7:10 Central Standard Time, 8:10 Eastern Standard Time, so you can see the cover on the big screen at that exact moment in time, right? So I'm so glad that you guys are here joining us. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on next, Christina? What's going on next? Oh my God, see? So she's laughing at me. You see her laughing at me? You see her laughing? So glad that you guys are here with us. And one thing that we love to see, and I know Miss April was sharing some of the testimonials about brighter days ahead, right? And one of the things that I thought was truly, truly inspiring as I was going through some of those testimonials this week, and she was sharing some of the things with us this week, from array of 20s all the way to 30s to 50s to 60s, the grandmothers buying this book for their children, their grandchildren. And I was just like, wow, I'm so honored. I'm so thankful that they thought enough of this book and journal, and my hardships and my trials, right, Christina, that they would actually think so much of it that they want to share it with their kids and their grandkids. So it's not just for the 20-year-olds. It's not for just the 30-year-olds and the 60-year-olds. And I'm like, thank God that, so many people have been able to relate to it in such a major way, So I'm glad that you guys are here with us tonight. We're going to reveal some things that's going to be really, really great coming up in 2024. Woo! Coming up in 2024. And, so tonight what we want to do was we want to take the time to bring everybody over, to let them actually see what's going on, for them to be able to be a part of this event, to, get some videos with us, enjoy the time frame. To enjoy the time frame and to make sure that everyone is having a fantabulous time. We got people still walking in. Hey guys, hey. So we got people still walking in this time. This is our mingle period at this hour. So we're getting the opportunity for everybody to come in and enjoy themselves and just, mingle and network and things of that nature before we get started. So I'm so glad that you guys are here. Hello. Tell us what your favorite chapter was. Hello. So thankful for you. Oh my God. Hey, Charmaine Brown, girl, I see you. Thank you so much for joining us all the way from Virginia. Michelle Wood, you're in Alabama. Thank you so much for joining us. Jay Riley. Now, I got two Jay Rileys in mind, but I think both of them are in Alabama. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and being here with us live and to share this special moment. I'm so thankful that you're here. So it's more to just having a good time, right? It's about connecting. So I'm so glad that you guys thought enough of me to give me just a little bit of the time in your busy schedule to be here with us. What are you thinking, Christina? What are you thinking about tonight?
I'm excited. I'm just thankful to be here with you in this moment. This is a big moment, and to share these moments with you, that is like the best friendship ever.
Yes.
And so I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
And I'm going to always be here. Show for your friends. Okay? I've heard them more. And they're like, hey, I need you to get here. Like, show for your friends. That is friendship. That is love.
Thank
Show for
you.
your friends. So I'm proud of her, and I wouldn't miss this moment.
Oh, I really
It's
appreciate
almost
it.
2 hours. I got 2 hours.
Yeah, we may need to keep you here in the city. Oh my God. We need to keep you here in the city, okay? I know. And Jonas is going to be actually jumping on with us shortly. I got a message. He's going to be joining us shortly. Jonas is actually in production, and he's working with us here, and he's doing some behind the scenes interviewing people. I'm like, what? What's going on? What you got going on? What? So I'm so glad that he is actually here with us as well, and he'll be joining us live in a few seconds. But April, how things going in Virginia?
Hello. Okay, I'm back. You can see me. You can hear me.
Can you hear me okay?
Okay, now I can hear you. You was in and out.
All right.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me okay? Oh, okay. There we go.
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, really good. Perfect.
You
Perfect.
can't make
Perfect.
the phones and work when you want them to work, right? You can't make them work
All
when
this
you want
tech,
them to work.
all this
Oh
technology
my
in the
goodness.
world. And
All this technology in the world, right? So glad that you guys are here with us. April, how are things going there?
we're so far on the virtual world, we're doing good. We got people hopping on. We've got people from Facebook coming on over to YouTube to jump on. We
Yeah.
have Eric was on here. He's our web developer person, and he's on here. He's here. So you see, Eric is here. So everything is good. We're just waiting for Jonas said that he's going to come on board, our videographer. So he's going to
I
be
am
sharing
live
his
right
visual.
now. Hey, Nita, we just had another guest come in. She's gonna pop her head in. Hi, everybody. Hey, thank you. Okay. So yeah, we have more and more guests walking in. So I'm trying to give them their space, but as they're walking in, they're waving from the corners, right? So glad that you guys are actually here with us, and we got so much to share with you. I never thought, Christina, that we would one day make it to Times Square. Hey, Jonas, I see you coming in.
It ain't doing it. Me.
Can you hear us? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna mute ourselves out so she can hear you.
Okay. Oh, I'm not supposed to be on the show. I'm here walking around backstage. Well, they put me on the spot right here. Okay, I'm backstage. I guess I'm walking around showing everybody. I'm not really understanding what he want me to do with this. Now, why he got me on straight? He want me to go backstage. But he got me, but
All right. A little bit of technical difficulty as always, but that's all right. Once we get everything straight on that end, we'll come on. We'll come on and we come back on. That was pretty funny. You know, when you go live, you never know what's going to happen. So that is just too funny. He's going to go around and we're going to, I guess, we're going to get a snapshot of what's going on over there in Alabama. We can see what's going on. Oh, wait a minute. I think they're ready. Looks like everybody is muted right now.
Hey, April. Look, so sorry that I muted myself out. I think Jonas is switching over his Wi-Fi so we can get a better connection with you. Um, in just a second, he'll jump back on. But yeah, it is absolutely crazy here. So excited! We got so many people that's come in. We have the so far the furthest person that has joined us tonight is flew in from Texas. So I was like, oh my God, you flew from Texas of all places. Oh my goodness. So I didn't know you was going to come in from that far. So we're really excited that we are glad that you guys are with us today. And I didn't know that we were going to do this event like at this time. We literally put this event together at a time frame where I was just like, oh my God, I didn't even know. Uh, we come on over. Come on over. Come on over. Yeah, we actually, when I tell you this is very organic, everything is organic. Okay, I'm actually live at the moment. Okay, so yeah, we have people that's jumping in and saying hello and things of that nature. My mom actually came in, so I'm trying to get her to come say hello. But she is on the other line. You know how that goes. You know, mom is on the other line. So we are live right now. She's gonna say hello. Hey. You talking to the world? She is talking to the world right now. Hello, everybody. Hey, I am here with my daughter. Michelle. Thank you so much for joining us. Celebrate good times. Come on. I appreciate you, Michelle. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Yeah, it is very, crazy right now. Everyone is coming in little by little, but so far we have the furthest person that's come from Texas so far. Yeah, so is he's trying to get in? Okay, you might want to take that call. Go ahead and take that call. We have someone trying to get on the other side, so she's going to take that call. So, yes, thank you. Thank you so much for being here with us. And we're going to see if she is ready, Miss Christina, to take on the live. And we should be good to go. One moment.
All right, everyone, as we wait till everybody gets situated over on that end. For anybody new that just hopped on, if you can say where you're from, we're also trying to hear how you felt about the book and what chapters resonated with you and what chapters that you really inspired you to seek your brighter days. If you want to comment on there so we can share, so we can know how you felt. And also, you know that I have little one here, so he's going to be joining in with us, just to let you know. So we are all here. We got the little ones here to celebrate. All right, and I think we are almost ready. Up, she's still getting things together.
Everyone, my name is Alicia Cooper, and I want to let you know about this amazing book, Brighter Days Ahead, by Miss Demetrius Curry. This book was an inspiration and inspiring to me to just think about things that we often overlook. When I was reading the chapter about courage, understanding that in order to have courage, you have to acknowledge that there's fear. I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to write this book. For people like me who need the reinforcement, I highly recommend everyone get this book today, Brighter Days Ahead.
All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, he was supposed to be taking a nap, but we decided we want to be a part of the celebration today. So we're still getting everything together. Um, looks like we're still getting everything together. So let's share a little bit more the slides of what we were talking about earlier for Brighter Days. This is when Ms. D went to the nonprofit organization called Raising Royalty. What they do is they take care of young women, young women, and what they do is she also gave them a brighter days ahead. He did well though. Okay, I'm back. All right. Like I was saying, that this was Brighter Days Ahead. She gave journals to the young ladies. So again, like we said before, that Brighter Days Ahead is also not just for adults, but also for, like you see these young ladies here, middle schoolers, high schoolers, and college um, ladies. So again, as you know, that the book is a book and also a journal. So you have those two options. You have these two features. That's a great combo. So you know, as we're in the winter time and you want to do some journal writing before 2024 starts, and you want to do some reflection and do some shadow work, then this would be a really good book to be able to start with. And this is a small little excerpt from Miss D's book. The can you not imagine not living from paycheck to paycheck? Or have you conditioned yourself to accept lack in your life? Do you allow people who place limits on their lives to influence what you believe? That right there are really good journal prompts to really think about. Like, do you allow people who place limits on your lives to influence what you believe? That seems to be a norm, as you see in the news and you can hear what people talking on social media, just how great an influence of other people are on your actions, on how you move. And you are your own universe, and no one else should be able to dictate how that operates. And as you see, if you don't know, last year when Miss D released her books, Brighter Days Ahead, it was also the same day that Michelle Obama released her book, Becoming. And I don't know if anybody read that book or purchased that book, but it is kind of like a companion. So if you got Michelle Obama's book, um, you can get Brighter Days Ahead, and it meshes well with each other. They complement each other, so that is actually a good combo. It's Christmas time, so it is good to try and get those book addicts like me that have tons of books and love books for Christmas as a gift. Go ahead and you can do the combo and get Michelle Obama's book, Becoming, and then get Miss D's book, Brighter Days Ahead, and put those together. And that is a beautiful gift. It's from the heart. Okay, and we have some more of what readers are saying about this book. Growing up, I didn't have the best childhood. I was always scared of what kind of mother I would become. I often lacked motivation. I lacked the confidence to say I am a good woman. Once I became a mother, I made sure I taught my girls to be strong, independent women. This book not only boosted the confidence I have, but also told me it's okay to sometimes feel a little scared of change. I'm a better person because of my experience, and I'm also a more confident woman because of this book. It's a must read to help you realize that what you are going through in life is normal. What you feel is okay, and what lies ahead is better. This is coming from Amy. She's one of the someone that also purchased the book Brighter Days Ahead. And the link, if you haven't purchased the book, the link is in the comments. You can head on over. You can purchase it for somebody else too. He said, just because a person smiles all the time doesn't mean their life is perfect. That smile is a symbol of hope and strength. I really hope that this celebration, you also leave with a newfound motivation and inspiration. It was, again, we're at the end of the year, and you want to be able to embrace that celebration throughout the rest of the year. All right, and let's check in with our people to see how we're doing.
How are we doing this evening? Got a lot of great things in store tonight. I want to say welcome.
So everybody, you guys can go ahead, get your plate, get your refreshments, and at 7:12, 7:10, correct me, sorry. I had my temper and I said 7:12.
Pastor Chris, if you don't mind blessing the food, we truly appreciate it. If we can pause for a second for Pastor Chris to bless the food, please. Or we can just stand where we are. We just stand where we are.
Father, we're going to take this opportunity to thank you once again for this wonderful evening to allow us to come together and do thank you, Lord, for what you've done in the future of Demetrius. But we come together to celebrate, but we celebrate without you. We best celebrate without you. So now as we go forth and eat of the food, we ask that you bless it, nourish it for the nourishment of our body. It is in Jesus' name that we can pray and say thank you. Thank you, thank you. Amen.
Shout out.
All right, we just saw the beginning part. As you heard, that she will be having her book cover featured on Times Square at 10 Central or 8:10 Eastern. I'm Eastern, so I'm thinking 8:10 exactly. So if you want to jump and grab something to drink, or if you want to get a glass of champagne so you can celebrate along with us, you can go ahead. But at 7:10 is where we're going to be, and it's only going to be for 15 seconds. That's all the most time, and then it's going to be in rotation thereafter. But you go ahead, and what you're going to do is we're going to wait until Christina comes on.
Everyone, my name is Felicia Cooper, and I want to let you know about this amazing book, Brighter Days Ahead, by Miss Demetrius Curry. This book was an inspiration and inspiring to me to just think about things that we often overlook. When I was reading the chapter about courage, understanding that in order to have courage, you have to acknowledge that there's fear. I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to write this book. For people like me who need the reinforcement, I highly recommend everyone get this book today, Brighter Days Ahead.
Oh, so you look at the food, kind of wish you was there so that way you can see what's going on. All right, let's see. That is very nice. I'll get the name of the catering company so that way we can put them in the comments as well. That way we can share the catering. Oh, you're muted.
I'm gonna get it as soon as I get.
Oh, you're breaking up.
I'm gonna get it as soon as I.
Okay. All right. So as we wait for the big reveal, thank you so much for hanging in with us. Because after we do the reveal, then there's some more events that we're going to do after that. So you may want to stick around. So we got a whole nother. It's 7:55 now, so it's not that much time longer until we are redoing the New York Times Billboard reveal, which is exciting because how many people do you know that get to have their book blasted all in Times Square in New York? I think somebody may be there physically so everyone can see. If not, that's why we have the Earth Cam so that way we can see it ourselves. We have make sure that you are liking and that you subscribe to the channel because we will be having other live events and we will be having featured talks. And if you haven't had time, you can go back to look at the authors that Ms. D has already interviewed and W Square AV. So you have that as well. And make sure that you share this live stream. That's your love offering for attending. That we ask you if you just share the link and get more people in to hear about Brighter Days Ahead. The link for the book is tagged in the chat. So if you want to purchase a copy of the book, if you haven't already, or if you want to get ready, get ahead of Christmas and start selling on Christmas, you can go ahead and do that as well. Let's go ahead.
Hey everyone, my name is Alicia Cooper, and I want to let you know about this amazing book, Brighter Days Ahead, by Miss Demetrius Curry. This book was an inspiration and inspiring to me to just think about things that we often overlook. When I was reading the chapter about courage, understanding that in order to have courage, you have to acknowledge that there's fear. I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to write this book. For people like me who need the reinforcement, I highly recommend everyone get this book today, Brighter Days Ahead.
All right. So just shared a few of our testimonials of people that have purchased the book and their take on it. If you're just joining us, want you to also share your favorite chapter that you've read of Brighter Days Ahead and put that in the chat for us. If you haven't purchased the book, you can go ahead and there is a link. It's tagged for you to go ahead and purchase the book if you haven't. It is in Barnes and Noble, Books a Million, and there are a few copies on Amazon.com. I think maybe two. They ran out. So that just tells you how popular the book is. And so if you don't see there, definitely grab a copy on Books a Million and definitely Barnes and Noble. You can get your book. You can get a copy of the book there as well. We're going to go ahead. I think we're going to have Christina in soon. But in the meantime, between time, it is 8:10. I mean 8:02. So it's only a few more minutes until we show the billboard of the cover of Brighter Days Ahead in New York Times Square, which is very exciting. We don't know too many people that actually get to have their book featured on Times Square. Even a blurb. It's going to be a huge billboard, not just a small little bit. So we will be doing Earth Cam so we can see that live. And that is exciting. We're only going to do it 15 seconds. So we're going to catch it. And so we're going to celebrate. If you got to go take a break, get your wine, get your tea, get your coffee, whatever sparkly or whatever drink that you want in celebration. And then after that, we're going to have a few little events and announcements from Miss D. About Brighter Days Ahead, and she's going to do a one-to-one with Miss Demi Miss Demi, and we will have. She will talk more about the book. If you was wondering about the author behind the book, this will be the time. And if you have any questions that you want to ask Miss D, go ahead and put them in the comments as well, and we'll make sure that you tag it so that way she can answer your questions there as well. Because this is also a live Q&A. So any questions that you have, why she wrote a particular chapter or what happened after. Like sometimes you read a book and you're like, oh my God, what happened after that? But then it goes on to a different topic. So if ever you want to know what happened next, or if you want to know a little bit more about what prompted her to write the book, or any questions that you may have pertaining to Brighter Days Ahead, go ahead and put your questions in the comments so that way we can pass it on to Miss D and she can answer it during her one-to-one with Miss Demi. We're also waiting for them to do some interviews, some live interviews from people that are there, so that way you can hear live feedback of how Brighter Days Ahead has helped them. Again, I want to reiterate how important it is to have a book that combines the journal part, because journaling is a very important part of your health, your wellness, of your mental health and your mental wellness. And as we enter into 2024, and the winter time is a time of, it's called seasonal depression. And it's something that happens around the winter months because it's darker early, we rarely see the light, and we're in the house all the time. So sometimes you need that writing out your thoughts, writing out your feelings. And this book can help you do that. This book can give you the prompts to be able to pull and really dig deep into how you're feeling and work it out. You don't want to hold in all that, all those feelings, and then you have your mental health is not stable. Writing it down does help. Yes, any psychiatrist, psychologist, they tell you that writing in the journal daily, even if it's 4 or 5 minutes, even if you write just one word, whatever that word is for the day, could be your word in your journal prompt. So go ahead and that is, and also if you want to share anything else about the book, go ahead and comment, place it in the comments. Also want you to know that it was 1 year. We're celebrating 1 year. And if you remember last year that Michelle Obama released her book, Becoming, it was really hard to compete with Michelle Obama. But if you look at it, the books complement each other. And you can read her book, Becoming, and you can also read Brighter Days Ahead, and you can put them together and have a good personal development system for yourself. You can read the books, You can journal, and they complement each other so well. So you can go ahead and do that as well. Like you can do so much with this book, and it is for more than just adults. Like you can get this book, and it can also help for those middle schoolers. May not have a middle schooler, so they're not going to do any journaling, but it can pull out questions. You can sit and you can talk. You can share that you read the chapters together. And that is something that I do, that you can do. You can sit and you can read the chapters together and then find out how they feel about that. What's going on in their lives that resonate with that particular chapter. And you can talk about it as opposed to writing about it. So you can use this book in so many different ways and so many different aspects to be able to help. And again, you can use it for your high schoolers, and you can use it for your college kids too. Hello, Sean. Hello from Montgomery. Hello, hello. Miss D is going to come on soon. It's so nice to have people coming in. Oh, it's 8:07. So, or 7:07 if you're in Central Time. So, just if you're just joining us, to let you know that we are doing a Times Square release reveal of the book, which will be on a billboard on Times Square at 7:10 or 8:10 Eastern Time. And so I want you to stay tight. And then after that, there will be some other events and announcements and some surprises right after that. Well, hello, Sean. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Yes, Charmaine, every chapter has a quote. And I like that because you can use that for your affirmations. You can pick the quote and have the quote, think of a event that corresponds with that quote and what the outcome is or the positiveness that came out of it, and you can use it for that as well. So I do like the idea of having a quote there. Right. Make sure that as you enter the room that you like the video, you subscribe to the video, and you share as your love offering for attending for us. Because when you share, it helps spread the love to everybody. So I ask you to do that. Hello, Anthony from Atlanta. Welcome, welcome. For everyone that's new, get ready. It is 8:08 Eastern or 7:08 Central, and we are going to do the big reveal at 7:10. And if you don't know what that is we are doing a new Times Square billboard reveal of Brighter Days Ahead. And they are going to air it on the huge billboard at 7:10. It is now 8:09. So we will be showing it very soon. And actually, let's get everything together so we can be able to get ready. Okay, so this is the live stream cam. Wait a minute. There we go. Froze for a little bit, but there we go. And we want to make sure that we look and see. It's 8:10, meaning it's 7:10. So we should be seeing it soon. All right. There we go. There it is.
It's coming. I see it on the screen on mine. Yay, guys! Is everybody
Beautiful. Love it.
There it is on that screen.
It was very short lived, but it was on there and we all got to see it.
Yes. And it'll be in rotation every 4 hours for the rest of the year. Yes, we are streaming live, so I guess you guys got a chance to see it as well. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. So proud of you.
Thank
Oh,
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow.
incredible. What an accomplishment.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
What an
appreciate
accomplishment.
it. Thank you. Now, Takita is a sweetheart, but she's also an amazing author as well. So she came all the way from Texas to be with me today.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
thank you guys so much for being here with us. I really appreciate you guys. Okay, I'm turning it over to Miss Demi. Miss Demi, you got the floor.
Get this part started. First of all, Demetrius, thank you for allowing me to host your one-year book project. And and what I met Demetrius, she has her own beautiful personality. She's the sweetest person that you'll ever meet. And when we met each other, it was almost like we knew each other for years. And we're like sisters. And we shared some good days, we shared some bad days. Yes, we bounced ideas off each other. Yes. But the one thing that I can say about me, if I call her, she will answer the phone. You know, regardless if she's having a bad day, she will answer the phone. So thank you so much for allowing us to host this beautiful event for you. I am so proud of you. This is well deserved. We have had conversations about your journey. And this is not the end, this is the beginning of your next journey. That's right. So without further ado, Demetrius Curry. Also, Friday ahead. Give it up.
Yes, yes,
Thank you
yes.
guys so very much. Oh my goodness. This has been a true journey. And I'm so thankful that you guys are here with me. Everyone in this room that's here with me, I'm so honored that you're here. I'm honored that I'm so sorry I didn't know I needed I'm so honored that you're here and that you took time out of your schedule to give me this a glimpse of your life to be with me. And I didn't know that we're gonna be in Times Square 1 year later from writing this book. This book, as you know, literally was my journal. It was my journal. I started writing it in 2012, and it was really just my thoughts put on paper to get out what I need to get out, to help me through trials, to help me through tribulations, to learn who I was. And it turned into something better, much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Adding journal pages into it really just sort of helps other readers do reflective work. It takes work when you've been through some stuff. And so, I'm thankful that everybody in here that I'm looking at right now, I've had personal conversations with. And it's just like, wow. Um, all the way to Gita, oh my goodness, thank you so much for being here. We've had some heart to hearts. Candy's Candles has been there with me from the very beginning, the jump when we first started doing this. I sat down with her and said, hey, I want to partner your candles with my book before it even comes out. And thank you for being here 1 year later to support me. I truly love you. It's just amazing that all you guys took out the time to be here. So I'm thankful. I'm honored. And truth be told, I could not have done this night without my friends, Demi and Randy. I told her, I said, we're just going to do a virtual party and let it begin. She said, what you talking about, girl? We can do something more than that. And I said, I don't have time. Well, you're going to make time, and I'm going to do it for you. So, I'm thankful. Randy and I have the exact same birthday, so we always celebrate and say, hey, birthday. Hey, birthday boy. Hey, birthday girl. So I'm thankful that everyone has actually had the opportunity to be here with me through my trials, my tribulations. From, if you've read the book, you already know.
You already know about, being held at gunpoint. You already know about, struggling with self-esteem. You already know about issues with self-confidence. You already know I left corporate America after making trillions of dollars for the banking institutions to not be appreciated. You know this already because you read the books. And it forced me to move out on my own and be an entrepreneur. And that's why I'm here, to tell other people that you can do it regardless. Fight through the fear. Fight through the fear. You can do it. You can do it. So I want to say thank you. I know that Randy, I give it to you for a second and let you do your thing. But thank you guys so much for taking the time to just even, be here with me today. It's been so much. It means so much. My husband is here. Hi, baby. Hi, Trent. Look at you sneaking me in. I see you. Yes, ma'am. My husband is here, guys. Let me tell you, he is my backbone. He is my backbone. He has seen me take all of this, and he's been like, babe, you got this. You got this. So I'm so thankful that he's always in the background, being, look at him, way in the back, just like he loves to be in the back doing his thing, right? But, without him and listening to my thoughts through all this process, he's like, oh, baby, you got this. You've done bigger things. You fought bigger journeys. You fought through so much more. So this is just something small. You got this. And so, I'm thankful that I have the support system that I have. And there's much more to come, guys. So, sweetheart, if I can get you to change this slide here real quick. We are making an announcement tonight as well. Hello. And we're going to add in some details about what's coming with Fridays Ahead. So, Fridays Ahead, like you said, is 1 year anniversary today. It's actually the 15th, so we're a couple days behind. So, the 15th of November is anniversary, 1 year anniversary. And because of that, we have been asked by several institutions to work with teenagers. We've had the chance to work with Ms. Regina Dix. She's here today. She's the director of Raising Royalty nonprofit organization in Birmingham. And earlier this year, I had the opportunity to sit down with her girls. How many girls was Ms. Regina? 20 girls, and we did a roundtable discussion with these young ladies, aging from age 8 to 19. And sitting down with these girls, they had a chance to talk about being bullied. They talked to me. I mean, literally, I sat down in the middle of a round table and let them tell me their stories. And it made me understand that I need to touch the teenagers. And so, in 2024, we'll be introducing Fridays Ahead Teenager Edition. Oh. That's one of the things that I really wanted to bring about. And I said, oh my goodness, I want to talk to them about being bullied. I've been there. I want to talk to them about body shaming. I've been there. Hating my cricket teeth, one little girl told me, Miss Regina. I've been there. Being one of those girls that was actually beat up on just because you were different. I've been there. And listening to your girls during February when I had that session with them made me understand that I need to add on something more. So we also got another invitation for another Christian Academy earlier this month. That's asked for us to work with their 16 to 19-year-olds about self-esteem and self-confidence. So it all sort of comes together to help these young ladies start to get into adulthood. Right? And so, I'm so excited. Yeah, to work with them in that way. And it all started, it literally started in a conversation. Ms. Dix, I can't remember the young girl's name, but she told me, she said, Miss D, she said, I was on the school bus, and this girl cut off my ponytail. Miss Layla, she was the quietest one out of the group, and she said, Miss D, she said, that girl bullied me the whole year, and at the end of the year, she grabbed my ponytail. She had a really long, beautiful hair, and she grabbed her ponytail and cut it off with some scissors. And with that, it made me realize I need to touch the girls with this book. So I want to say thank you guys so much for just allowing me to use my own testimony to help those children, to help those children. And those young ladies that have struggled through some things, right? But we are, did you looking for that particular link? It's actually from yesterday. And with that, we have decided to add this for our teenagers and young parents. So, as activities starting on Monday, you'll be able to purchase our Friday edition. Woohoo! But with that, we talked about men's apparel, women's apparel. We talked about being able to get accessories, hats, phone covers, and things of that nature. In addition to tumblers and things like that, and even clothes for your couches and home decor, and everything that says "Brighter Days Ahead" across it, to sort of help breathe that affirmation, continue that affirmation for our youth and for ourselves as women, as men, to not get stuck into what's going on in your life right now because life is hard. And life can get hard. You guys don't need to get hard. So we want to talk about that, right? And so we want the opportunity to continue to partner with you. There he is. This is the new website. Woo! This is the new website. You can shop on, and with that, you'll get a chance to see some of our Fridays, hats, and all kinds of things that we brought to the forefront. We even included a journal in it for you to do journals and things of that nature. You can scroll down some further, and then you can also see some of the apparel for the ladies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, all of that is there as well, and then tumblers and hats and things like that. So you guys can think of things that means something. Sorry. You can't think of things that means something. And if you do get something, whether it be a book or whether it be something like this, anything with $40 versus reward, I am giving candles and courtesy of candles. We are doing candles for melts and also large candles as well as a cookie. So thank you guys so much. Yeah, we toast about a glass. I know, right? See, that's how the next one gonna come. Cause you
I
started.
don't have none of that, baby. It's dead inside. It's nothing in there but tumbleweeds and dust and cobwebs. It's over.
Let you show us your next one. Look.
She's like,
Wait a minute.
Right. What? I'm like, ooh. I think I asked my mom, I was like, how did you do
ma'am, we're gonna do the one-on-one.
Yes, ma'am.
After this. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Tasha Mama.
Hey, April. Oh, that's Michelle. I see Michelle. Hey, guys. Okay, I gotta go to Got Toast.
We're about to toast. I hope you all have your bubbly and you're ready because we are about to toast Miss Demetrius Curry and brighter days ahead. Oh, even the baby is here. See, he's celebrating. Okay. I'm sorry.
So I'll tell you, when I first met Demetrius, I was like, wow, she's busy. She does this all the time. the same birthday, and I said, oh, wow. That's what my wife has to deal with all the time. Ball of energy, loving. You know, it's just, words just come to me when it comes to you. Loving, woman of God, wife, mother, friend, confidant, mentor, loving. Just things like that just come to me. It's just over you all the time. It just covers you all the time. When you walk, you're infectious, but you're infectious in a good way. You change people just by walking up to them and smiling at them, and they want to know what you have to give them. Keep that up. They're going to see that on that screen. They're going to see that screen. They're going to see what I see in real life, but they're going to see it through a picture. And you're going to change people before they even know what and how to say it. I just want to say, I salute you, sister. I love you.
Salute.
Salute.
He's not gonna make me cry. No, he's not. No, he's not. We turn on to you.
Yes. So at this time, we're going to do a one-on-one conversation, Demetrius and I, on her favorite chapter. We chose two. So we're just going to kind of go in depth about the chapter. What were you thinking when you wrote that chapter? You know, what were the emotions?
I got my book. Okay, so if you don't have a book, before you leave here, get your book.
Yeah, this is going to be this.
All right, everyone.
I'm coming back in just a second. I'm just setting up the camera so you guys can have a good angle.
Right, Jesus, right. Lower it down. Lower it. Do is lower the little thing, bro.
All right, everyone. Right now, we're getting ready for the one-to-one with Demetrius and Demi, and she's going to ask her questions about Brighter Days Ahead and about her thoughts of why she created the book, her thoughts
The
on this
live.
chapter, and things like that. So you stay tuned, and they're getting ready now to do that one-to-one. And if you haven't checked out, go ahead and check out the merch on Demetrius Curry shop.
Use page 111 of the book. We're gonna go into discussion about this, and this chapter is called "Use That Fear to Build." It's okay to get up when you have fallen. It's okay to start over. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8, as the saying goes. When I was on top, when I was on top, that's the line. I can read. I'm like, sorry. When I was one of the top retail sales representatives in my field, I worked long hours and sometimes even took work home with me, hustling my weekends away due to the shortage of staff and growing workload. Nonetheless, I put in an essay 60 to 50 hours. I put in at least 60 to 50 hours. No, lie. No, don't lie. After this, I'm gonna disappear. Y'all record this, please edit this out. Nonetheless, I put in at least 60
5 hours a week and was on salary, occasionally receiving bonuses and volume. Because of that, I was often highlighted in the quarter newsletter for sales. Always in the top 3 of all company locations. That being said, I had a shocking moment with my husband's job. They had to relocate, y'all. They had to go to relocation. I requested a letter of recommendation since all the top executives knew me by name and gave me leads to handle when available. After 2 weeks of asking, I was denied a letter of recommendation from an executive who often called upon me for his elite clients. His message was, Demetrius, we love you here. We love you here. That was it. And if you ever want to come back, our doors are always open. However, if I give you a letter of recommendation, I would have to give one to everyone else. One blow. I felt defeated and unappreciated. I instantly thought about all the times I sacrificed, the time with my family, and all the extra feats I did that were not part of my job description. What did I do with this list? I did all I could do. I got up and prepared to relocate with my husband, hoping to find another job without that letter of recommendation. Though it took months, I had to start over within my career as a temporary employee without ever finding a permanent position. While the wind had been knocked out of me, I eventually opened my home-based business. I learned to have a plan B always and never let anyone have total dominion over my business. Is there a situation that has knocked you down and you got back up? Think about it. You made it through. You are a champion because you got back up. Come on, champion, let's talk about it. Because I know they had to, it was a blow.
Oh, wow.
It was a blow.
It was hard. It was hard. It was one of those things where I was constantly working over and over and over again. I was the #1 person in that particular company at that time, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm always here. I'm coming in on Saturdays when other people are chilling, and I'm helping your company make millions. You know, one quarter I did $1.7 trillion in sales. I didn't get a piece of that. I was on salary. So $1.7 trillion, and I said, you know what? Give me that report. I want to keep it. I want to frame it so I can remember, and I can also go back and say, you know what? If I can do it for you, I can do it for me. You know? And so I was like, wait a minute. All these years of working hard for other companies and corporations, always on time. You know, sometimes working through lunch hours, sometimes not taking a lunch at all, sometimes actually making sure that they're taken care of before my own family is taken care of. And I was like, you know what? Out of all these years, and I asked you for a 5-sentence letter of recommendation, and you say no. Give me back all the hours that I gave you.
And the trillions of dollars.
And the trillions of dollars that I made your company. Give that back to me. And they couldn't give that back to me. As a matter of fact, the VP of operations, he dodged me for 2 weeks straight after that request. Because this is a person I was used to seeing daily. I saw him every single morning. He always put a elite client folder on my desk and said, Hamilton, I trust you. But you didn't trust me enough to give me another recommendation.
That was your training ground.
That was my training ground. And it was the time that I needed to understand that I had to hold myself accountable for my business as a generational wealth strategist, as a loan broker. I had to hold myself accountable. Ain't no such thing as calling myself up and saying, hey, you up? It's no such thing. It's calling and saying, you up? Are you grinding today? Are you fighting for you? Because you used to fight for them. And you clock in to that 8 to 5, get that paycheck on the first and 15th, like clockwork, right? But when it came down to you need to count on you, this was my lesson. This was my lesson. And so I tell people in this book, I said, use that fear because I was scared. I was so scared, guys. I was literally scared to
and to believe in me long enough to jump out on my own. It's real. It's out here in this industry of being an entrepreneur and learning how to count on you and believe in yourself and put the naysayers to the side. You guys know that. You guys have built businesses, entrepreneur businesses for over 20, 25 years, so you know how difficult that is to really hold yourself accountable. But that moment, it meant so much. And so even today, when I go back and I visit and I see some of my old coworkers, they're like, "Oh my God, I'm doing well." And they're like, "Oh, I see you on YouTube." Right. "I saw you on Fox News." Thank you. That's cool. I'm still the same person. Nothing's changed. But I had to make sure they understood that, listen, this was a teachable moment. And what I want people to understand, even the people that's streaming live with us right now, we all have teachable moments. Yes. And that was my teachable moment of saying, you know what? Hey, you gotta believe in yourself long enough to get this done. You know what I mean? Believe in yourself long enough to get this done. Forget that I'm tired, you know. You can rest for a minute, but once you rest and you rejuvenate, get back up.
What advice can you give someone that may be in your position and not necessarily leaving and need a letter of recommendation, but they're just tired and they know that there's something else in them, that there is that fight in them, they have that entrepreneurial spirit in them, but they are afraid because the letter of recommendation is what pushed you, but they might not have that push. Yeah. So what advice can you give people that may be feeling that?
What is your why? That's good. What is your why? What's your purpose? What is it that keeps you up at night? If it's making your kids breathe and making sure they get through college, or making sure that, you know, your kids get through high school, or whatever, you know, what is your purpose? And are you having a hard time paying your light bill? Oh, that's good motivation. You know what I mean? So for that entrepreneur that struggled with that, those that are been working for organizations for a long period of time and finally stepping out on their own, doing their thing, but they're well beyond that organization. I'm talking to you in the corner, you see me. Yes, ma'am. Stepping out on your own. You worked it. You worked it. You got it. If you didn't have it, they might have hired you. So just believe in yourself enough and find that why. That I would tell that person, what is it that is so important to you? And if you don't know it, find it. Find it. Reflect. That's why we put reflection pages in this book. Reflect. Think about what is it that is driving you. What keeps you up at night? What is it that truly, can I be real? What is it that, you know, you can't wash off? Right. What is it that is not easy to just, okay, whatever? Because we got to eat, right? We got families, we got groceries, we got children to get through. Whatever it is, you got a spouse that you're supporting. You know your spouse been working so many years, you want to take her off that job. That's your why. Whatever it is, you make sure that it's real enough for you to make you get up.
And we have a question from the
goodness.
structured gentleman to the right.
So this book is very, very hard. You're releasing a lot of past transgressions and things of that nature. You're a pillar of perseverance. Just like people out there that when they come to a tumultuous time like that, it pushes them back.
Yeah.
I believe these people need to understand what you have inside of you that didn't push you backwards when you face that moment with that new type of group.
Yeah.
But it didn't push you back.
Yeah.
You fought through it and you went forward. People need to know how to do that because there's a lot of people out here that don't know how to get past that. But you did it and you're showing them. And that's not something that I know you want to hide.
You know, Randy,
um, I tapped into my old self. I tapped into those crying nights. I tapped really into being able to see my mom struggle. I tapped into wanting to have more and didn't know how. Um, I tapped into questioning myself a lot and holding myself accountable. And mom, close your ears. I know you're the pastor. Close your ears. I call myself on my own shit. I did that because I was like, you know what? I made that mistake. I put myself there. I'm the only one that can dig me out. And if I don't dig me out, then I'm gonna just sort of like when you have trash that sit in your house, it sit there too long and it smell up the whole house. You can smell your own stuff. And so for me, I was like, you know what? I should have had better relationships, but I didn't because I grew up in a household where dad was on drugs and things of this nature, and I didn't appreciate relationships because of the way he treated my mom. And I couldn't build relationships right because I didn't really know a good one when I saw her. And then things of that, all of that sort of like build on that. And then you get, disappointed in people that you treat right and they treat you wrong. And then you say, okay, well, all female friends are going to be the same. I'm not dealing with no female friends because they are all messy. But no, she was messy. Not all of them, right? It's all of those things that sort of like compile. And then later on, you're like, what the world happened? Why am I not happy? Why am I around with this gloom on my face? Why am I always in a bad mood? Why is it that I can't smile even when I'm on vacation? What is the problem? You see what I'm saying? And so I was like, all of that, I was like, Fridays are coming. They're ahead of me. I gotta claim them. I gotta proclaim them. I gotta speak it. I gotta affirm it. I gotta get this mess off me. I gotta get in the shower is not enough. I gotta scrub it off. I gotta get some abrasion. I gotta move it. I gotta do all these things to get the pain to go away. To get that I'm not sure of myself to go away. To, and Anita, this is my sister Anita, she's not gonna say that. She's here, she's actually one of my processors when I talk to her about this all the time. She's like, Miss C, you okay, girl? I'm in the mood. She said, oh, you in it? Okay, let's go. Because she already knows that I'm holding myself accountable because I'm thinking, hold up. I don't want to be back in that place of someone telling me that you're only good enough to work for me. You're only good enough to do what I say you can do. You can't have more than enough. My limit is your limit, and you can't have no more. And that was the thing. It's like, wait a minute. God didn't tell me I had limitations in my life. You put that on yourself. You didn't put that on me. And so for me to be able to push past that, I had to hold myself accountable to things that I knew that I did wrong. I created, I said wrong. Maybe I didn't address it when I should have addressed it. I let it go too long. All those kind of things. Because we are in control of us. And that's the one thing that a lot of people fail to do, Randy, is reflection. They refuse to say, okay, you know what, I'm perfect, I did this. No, you did. You know you didn't do that, right? You should have said, because of this, that, and the other, it put me in this mind space, and I messed up. Or you put me in this thought process because you treated me wrong, and now I can't deal with you as a person. Just be honest, put it out there, and say, I like you as a person, but you're not in my circle for a reason. You're not actually part of my day-to-day for a reason. I don't want to work for you because God told me I'm supposed to be able to do for myself for a reason. I'm here to push Fridays, not for me, because there's other people out there that needs it. And that's the problem. What we got right now is everyone is superficial. Everyone is on top. You know, I look like this. I dress up like this. I red bottom this. I drive this. I'm this person, there, that, and the other. And really, if you would just really say and be honest and say, hey, I've been through some stuff, right? And I struggle through some things that, you know, where you are right now, it's okay. Get through it, but be realistic with yourself and move to the next chapter. This is only one chapter of your life. Being held at gunpoint was only one chapter. It was a hard chapter to get through, but it was only one chapter. Questioning my self-confidence because I was bullied in junior high school was one chapter of my life, but it allowed me to understand that there's more coming. You see what I'm saying? But what I did was, in this particular book, I tried to make sure that I address it, you know, women at our age, that's in their 20s or 30s, and that's struggling with trying to get their mind right. Mental health is a huge thing. And I was like, get this mental health thing right so that you can get to whatever is for you, what you're missing, what's supposed to be your next level. And you can't get to your next level because you're stuck. So,
because your driving factor was the fact that your husband has to relocate, you have to have a letter of recommendation.
Yeah.
But what about entrepreneurs that may already be on the journey, but that letter of recommendation or that pushes the fact that they're tired, that they need to rebrand, but they don't know which way to turn. Because we know entrepreneurship, you have to be able to pivot.
It's hard.
You know, so what advice can you give those that are already on the entrepreneur journey that could be tired, and their tiredness is their push to rebrand?
I would tell them to take the break that they need.
Don't keep going.
Don't keep going. You have to slow. Take the break that you need. If you need a break for mental health, and you need to breathe a minute, and you just need to regroup mentally, you know what I'm saying? I worked for me for a while, and some people asked me that the other day. It's like, hey, let's say you go live for a while. I haven't gone live for 4 or 5 months now for a reason, because I needed a mental break. And with that mental break, I knew I had other things going on. I knew that we had to do, you know, the line coming out. I knew that we had an anniversary coming up. I know that we have a Kid Money course that I'm doing an instructor. Oh, by the way, the Kid Money course is coming available January 15th for those who wanting to learn real estate. So we're teaching new entrepreneurs how to do real estate. So with all of that being said, I knew that I needed to take the break that you need as an entrepreneur. I'm not one of those that say, oh, continue to do content. Content. That's the thing right now. It's a fad. Get your content. You need to do this. You need to do video. You need to do Instagram. You need to do YouTube. You need to do, you know, TikTok. You need to do all this stuff. And then you burn out. And then you burn out and like, I did all this stuff and I still didn't get the client, you know, that I wanted to get. I still didn't get the volume that I wanted to get. And I still, look, I see your face, girl. I see what she said, yes, that, you know what I'm saying? So I told myself, I said, listen, I love my music. That's what they do. That's what they're paid to do. But at the same time, I know me well enough to know when I'm not burnout is coming. My husband, but what you said, how often I need to take a vacation? Twice a year. He says many times as I want to. Because he says that he can tell when I'm in burnout mode.
Because it affects your home.
Yeah. And he said, babe, you need vacation. I said, babe, I ain't got time to take a vacation. I can't go. He said, I'll book us some time. Just get an overnight bag, let's go. Because he already knows that it's that, you know, that burnout time. And I was like, okay. And I'll do that to myself because I'm a grinder. I'm doing entrepreneur. I'm driving. I'm looking at what I need to get done. I forecast a lot. So 12 months, 18, 24 months out, I didn't forecast what's coming next 2 years down the road. We didn't forecast in 2026 already. So we already know what's coming. But in between that, you make sure you take that time for you as an entrepreneur because you will burn out your mental health, which will also affect don't take the mental health time frame that you need. And you know what? Take your time off Facebook. Take your time off Instagram. Exit stage left. Do what you need to do. And then when you get rested and you feel like coming back, then you say, hey y'all, good to see y'all. I ain't seen y'all in a minute. What y'all been doing? Because the last 4, 5, 6, 12 months you've been resting. And you've been getting your health right, getting your mind right, and you've been figuring out what you need for you. And I would take that for I would never tell anyone to keep pushing when their mental health is. Do we have any questions? Do we have any questions in here? Because what I've heard is you say, believe in yourself, yes. Affirm yourself, yes. Be accountable to you. And I think that's the one thing sometimes we don't do because we don't listen to it because we don't want to be accountable. So we want to think about it. Exactly. And take your rest. Yes. Take your rest. You know, then you talk about this hustle culture all the time that has had everybody on a hamster wheel. And that's why a lot of entrepreneurs are dealing with a lot of mental health issues. Because we are on a hamster wheel of hustle culture and we are not animals, we are humans. And we have to rest, we have to relax. And just because you take that time off does not mean that your business is going to fail. That's right. You know, sometimes it's not about being on social media. Sometimes it's about one-on-one human interaction because that basic stuff still works. Yes. And I think we forget that because social media has been put in our face so much. Yes. Yes. And that's the one thing that I can appreciate about you is the fact that you have the balance of the social media, but you're really a one-on-one human interaction type of entrepreneur, and I love that about you. I struggle with social media because I build personal relationships, and Benita and I talk about this all the time. 90% of our business is referral business, and we get a lot of referral business. So because of that, it's the relationships that we build that keep us going. You know, and Charnette's also a part of our team too, on the other side of our leg. So it's like we build and we continue to build off of those relationships, and those relationships refer to other relationships. And so we sort of stand on that. And so it's great to have, you know, the content, it's great to have the media, it's great to have the following, especially if you're trying to be a person that, you know, like influencer and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, you know, people call you because they trust you. They call you because they know you, because they connect with you, they understand you, and they believe in you for what they need you to do, right? And so we try to continue to stay on top of that. So that's why I always tell people that, hey, I understand what's going on with, you know, being an entrepreneur, things of that nature, whatever. And you're building a big business, and we're expanding. So with us expanding, we still want to keep that one-to-one culture of seeing about our clients and then feeling like a part of it. Does anybody have any questions for Ms. Curry? No one? What are your closing remarks? See how she puts me on the spot, y'all? I would say this is your time. This is your time. And that's not a cliche. You have to really, when everybody else is gone, you at home in the mirror, but booty naked. It's all about, look at him laugh. When you're home truly and you in your own space, this is your time to decide what you need and what you want. You know what I'm saying? I have the CEO of Pink Lux back there waving for me. Thank you so much for being here. Candy's Candles, oh my goodness. Essence, do your thing, girl. She is amazing. We talk about entrepreneurs that's in this room right now. They're all business owners, and I see so many business owners in this particular room. I even have my interior designer that's here with us. She's one of the top interior designers in Huntsville, building and modeling multi-million-dollar homes. You gotta give yourself some clap for praise. It is absolutely amazing. The top builders that's gotten all these different accolades have gotten so because of her designs. I have to give it to her. So you're talking about people here that are doing big things, right? Doing big things. Even my mom driving how to start over after domestic violence. I mean, she has a huge organization that she's been doing with KristaNar.org. I'm telling you, what I love about the people in this room is that they all have businesses, they all have their thing going on, and I'm proud of them. But I want them to also understand that when things are down and you are at home and you booty naked and it's just you, right? You have to be realistic with yourself about what is driving you, when you need a break, and when you need to reflect on what's next in your chapter. So I would tell people to just be honest with themselves in my program. And let's get some rights and papers. That camera was where it can find you and follow you on the social media platform. Oh, maybe you listen, follow me on DemetriusCurry.com. And by the way, yes, you know the apparel is now available. Go to DemetriusCurry.shop. Hello. And everyone here has a book. I know they do. And nobody in this room never has a book. Everyone has a book. They don't need a book. If you don't have a book, purchase a book from your local author. We get excited about the big time authors, and we can't wait to get their books and go to Barnes and Noble and order them. And we are Barnes and Noble too. Or if you have not got a copy of Demetrius' book, please get a copy tonight. It is an amazing book. It will soothe your soul. It will answer questions that you may have.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
That's what you want. You want questions.
We want questions. Yes. We want
You want that
questions.
question because see, the Demetrius show is going to be right now.
There you go. If you don't get it on DemetriusCurry.com, you can always go to Barnes & Noble to get it online, Books A Million, Walmart. Even Apple eBooks have an ebook version. You can always get it there as well. So there's plenty of places that you can get it. Booktopia. Even in Australia, you can get it in Booktopia. And also iMusic in Denmark, if you are actually working there. So we are 6 countries. No matter where you are, you actually order it online and it comes. Or you can buy it here tonight. I love her. So at this time, we are going to have the teachers come over. She's going to do big book signings. We have the candles. We have the wax melts. If you look at these parts on the table, these are actually extensions of what she offers for Inspire for Greatness. We'll take some of those with you. We also have some cards where you can have the information, make sure that you follow her on social media because right days are y'all. Yeah. They are here. You can start. They are You are amazing woman, mother, sister, friend, confidant, rider, all of that. And then some more. So we love you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. You guys make sure you come up and get pictures on these beautiful backdrops, beautiful balloon art. Everybody in there? Yes.
All right, everyone. I'm glad you stayed this long for the one-to-one with Miss D and Demi. We're going to um, share some of the information from the store. If you haven't checked out the merch, go ahead and check it out. It's DemetriusCurry.shop. And on there, we have some of the t-shirts and mugs. I'm going to share some of the items on the store. If you haven't checked the store out already, we have the t-shirts, sweaters, it's winter time, the hoodies, the blanket and the tumblers. We have iPhone covers. It's a whole lot of stuff that's on there. And the dad hats is pretty neat. They have the tote bags and where is the one that I like? This is what I like because it's winter. So we like the beanies. You can get them in different colors. So you have the black, the brown, the navy, gray, royal. Ooh, the dark gray is really nice. I like that. And you have a few other ones. It's only $18. You can get that by the 23rd. So that would be next week if you order it today. You can go ahead and check out the merch. Also, if you haven't purchased the book, make sure you do so on Demetrius Curry website, demetriuscurry.com. And at the top, you will see book, and it will direct you to one of the platforms, which is Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, and there are there's one copy now on Amazon because they are out. So you have that option as well. If you heard Miss D, she mentioned about the Hidden Money course, and that is starting in January the 15th. January cohort starts there, and it's pretty much guiding already established business owners, entrepreneurs, and helping them structure the foundation of your business correctly. Meaning that you're going to have your business plan, make sure you got your credit set so you can get the business credit. Phase 1 of it starts in January 1st, and that's to set the foundation for phase 2 when you're trying to get working capital for your business. So that is on sale now for $14.97 with a payment plan of 2 payments of that. Get it now because the payment plan will end, I believe, by December 15th. I'm not sure, but you want to get it because the sale will end this year. So you can also look into that because that is just phase 1. It's starting January 15th, and that is for the Hidden Money course. So I'll put the link there so you can, it's in the chat. It's in the chat if you want to check it out. It will be 3 phases. You're only doing phase 1 now, and then we have different phases. It's 3 phases, so it's about 12, I think about 20 weeks. Each one is six weeks. So it's a very intense work program. But in the end, your business will be all set and straight to be able to get the working capital, the loans that you need for if you're going to do any commercial lending for equipment, for buildings, or anything like that. You can check out the website to find out more information about that. Don't forget, we also, again, we have the DemetriusCurry.com shop. So if you want to check that out, and again, it's just the Brighter Days collection. There will be more collections with more stuff on there. Today, we're only launching the Brighter Days Ahead collection. We will have more motivational quotes and motivational words on apparel, but right now we just have the signature Brighter Days Ahead logo, and it's on the shirts and hoodies and tumblers. So make sure you check that out as well. I think that is it for now. We're going to wait for Ms. D to come back on. I believe she's coming back on to do her final farewells to you all. So now that we're 2 hours in, been here for 2 hours, if you can put in the comments how you're feeling now, put in your well wishes for Ms. D and everything like that. Go ahead and put them in the comments now.
My name is Alicia Cooper, and I want to let you know about this amazing book, Brighter Days Ahead, by Miss Demetrius Curry. This book was an inspiration and inspiring to me to just think about things that we often overlook. When I was reading the chapter about courage, understanding that in order to have courage, you have to acknowledge that there's fear. I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to write this book for people like me who need the reinforcement. I highly recommend everyone get this book today, Brighter Days Ahead.
Don't go anywhere. We're going to come right back. Just give us about 2 minutes, and Ms. D will come back on to do her farewells to you, virtual world. She's going to be coming back on soon, and yes, the merch in the store would be great for Christmas gifts, because we're in the Black Friday time, we're in the Christmas holiday shopping time, so this would be a really good complimentary package to get the apparel to go with the book, and then bundle it all up, so you can do a good bundle with the book and the clothes, and everybody want to rock um, the phone. Mine is kind of plain, but rock the phone. Remember, the cases are only for iPhones, and you can select which iPhone case that it goes. What iPhone that the case goes for. I'm an Android girl, so I don't have that. But you can still, for your iPhone, you can get the case, you can get a shirt or a hat, and then you can get the book and bundle it as a really nice, thoughtful gift for the holidays for anybody. So, like I said, it's for any age. So you can get it for anybody that you feel that needs that information, needs that extra boost, needs that motivation, inspiration, as you can hear from the stories for that Miss D shared during her one-to-one with Demi. Then you know that this would be a really good book for you, for somebody that for one of your loved ones. Also, we still got some people in the room, so go ahead, make sure that you like the video and that you subscribe to the channel and that you share this video as a love offering to everyone, for us, so that the algorithms can make sure that content like this is up on the forefront, and it's good quality content. So that's what we want to make sure we share that information. Again, make sure that you check out the Hidden Money course. That is on sale now. It is the phase 1 starts, January cohort starts in January 15th. So if you want to jump on that and sign up, think about that. It's on sale for $14.97. The original price is $2,000. So it's a big sale. So you can jump on phase 1 now. We do have a payment plan set up where you can do 2 payments for this as well. So you can look into that. And that is the Hidden Money course. It is a course for business owners. It's already established. So you've already been in business for about 5 or 6 years. So with the income, a good flow of income coming in, but you want to do a little bit more. You want to grow. You want to upscale your business. The Hidden Money course will be the course for you, because it gives you the steps. And we have people to come in that's going to be doing some teaching. So you'll be able to learn from some really good experts. on how to better your business. I'm sure some may need help with their business plan because I surely did with my business. So make sure you check out the Hidden Money course. Again, and make sure that you are following us also on all the social media platforms. So at Demetrius_Curry on Instagram. Check that out. And of course on YouTube, make sure you subscribe there. And then also on Facebook, you can go to calldcurry.com. I'll put that in the chat as well. So that way you can make sure that you are on top of everything that we are releasing, because we are making big moves. So there's going to be a lot of things pushing, a lot of announcements, a lot of new products coming out. So make sure that you are on top of what's going on in with Miss D. All right. So let's hear from you in the comments, because I've been talking. So I want to hear from you guys. Tell me how you're feeling. How did you like this event? What did you think about the billboard? What did you think about the shop? And just share anything that you want. Or if you have any questions for Miss D, just share in the comments so we can pass that one to her. And I thought that she was coming on, so let me check to make sure that she is coming back on. Hold tight. All right, everyone. I want to thank you all for coming tonight. We're going to end it out tonight. Um, I want to say thank you to everyone that has attended, and I'll make sure that you leave in the comments anything. If you're catching the replay, make sure you comment replay on the bottom, and make sure that you leave some comments for Misty. Again, thank you all for coming and joining us. Make sure you check out the shop, DemetriusCurry.shop. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Again, thank you all for coming, and good night.